Hello. Today I'm talking to Kate Swain, who is the co-founder of the Redcatch Community Garden. And she's here to talk about what her group does and where they're going. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for talking to me today. So I am co-founder of an organisation, Redcatch Community Garden, and we set up 4 years ago on the site of a disused bowling green in Redcatch Park in Knoll. We are all set up with volunteers and went on to form a community benefit society. So that's an organisation that talks to the community and talks to organisations within the community around what's going on for them, what their needs are, what their problems are, and what an organisation like us could do to work together to support some of those needs. So we have a number of aims and objectives here around physical health and mental health and well-being, around education and supporting particularly children who come to site with their school groups, around healthy eating and also their health and well-being. We're also talking to the community around offering a space to bring people in and offer them a place to come and be together, reduce isolation, reduce loneliness, and just meet somebody, friendly face, have a cup of tea. We obviously grow our own vegetables and we sell them in our market, and the public can come and purchase, ethically, organically grown produce. We also run a number of events, so things for children, for crafting, for messy play. We have groups who come for yoga, for gentle exercise for older people. We have storytelling. We have pop-up evenings where we have restaurants and we have a bar and some music, and everyone can just come and relax and talk to one another. So yeah, we've got a lot of different things going on here, and over the last sort of 3-4 years, it's been growing and growing, and yeah, going very well. And then when we started to move into COVID, we were beginning to sort of get feedback from our volunteers and from our staff and also from the public around some of their needs to help with mental health. So we spoke to CAS about how they could help us offer some support for the staff and for the volunteers. And they helped us by putting on a mental health and wellbeing awareness course. And as a result of that, we've learned a bit more around how to talk to each other, how to listen to each other, where to signpost people, and just increase our awareness as an organisation around, what people are going through and what their needs might be. And that was really, really useful. It was useful for the staff in order how to talk to the people they're managing. It was useful for the volunteers. What we found was, because we remained open in COVID, which was great, we still had the cafe open, we had a place for people to come because we were all outside. It meant that the public were coming in, and we've been described as this being a place, as a sanctuary, as a a real place to come and just relax and take a breath. And that was great, but as a result of that, it meant that a lot of the public were then kind of downloading some of their thoughts and feelings to the staff and volunteers here, and we wanted to help them how to respond to that and how to react to that, in order that it didn't affect their own health and well-being. So some of the skills that we learned from the CAS session, sort of implementing that and using that in these conversations was really important, and I think it's really, really helped the group and helped us as an organisation.
That sounds lovely. It sounds as if people are coming to you with some people are coming with a half-empty glass, and you're turning it into a glass that's half full, and you've probably got more in the bottle for them. So yes, that's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
Yes, absolutely. And COVID's been devastating and tough for everybody, but there has, if you can describe it, there has been some positives. That there has been people reaching out to people they didn't know, they haven't spoken to before, strangers just asking people how they are. You know, we felt it as an organization and also as a community that people are now much more willing just to, someone asks you how you are, you know, the general response is normally yes, I'm okay as a default. But now people, I think, just take a bit more time to think, actually, am I okay? And maybe it's okay to say I'm not, and we could have a chat about it. And hopefully we hold on to some of those things as we move out of COVID and you know, back to our more regular ways of working and being. I hope that we can, as a society and us as an organization and individuals, we can hold on to some of those things that maybe this has taught us or allowed us to experience. I think that's important.
Thank you very much. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, only to say that one of the things we may do going forward from some of the learning that Kaz gave us is that we may look at a kind of train the trainer type situation where we're running some groups where we can, either our own staff and volunteers helping each other, or potentially asking and inviting the public to come in and share some of the skill sets around listening and asking questions, and just generally being a bit more aware of people's health and well-being. So I'm hoping we can take that forward and you know, grow literally and grow as an organization.
Thank you. That sounds fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Sarah.